Joe Burrow has tied the Bengals record for most touchdown passes through the first 7 games of a season with 17, and he now shares it with Boomer Esiason, who did that back in 1988 when he was MVP and the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. Boomer, the Bengals are tied for first in the AFC North after stomping on Baltimore last week. Have they arrived, in your opinion?
Well, I mean, certainly they have arrived, Dan, and they're the number one seed in the AFC right now as well. So that is quite an accomplishment. But I think every guy on that team and every coach and everybody that's associated with the team will tell you that it's nice to be where they are. They probably expected to be here. I think they're there a little bit earlier than I thought they were going to be. But certainly, there's so much more to accomplish. And this week, in what would be considered a complete letdown opportunity here for them. Really good teams don't lose to teams that they shouldn't. And they play the Jet team that is where the Bengals were 3 years ago under the first year of Zach Taylor. So they got to come in and they got to stomp the Jets and come away with a big victory. And, then they kind of show you that they're mature and that they're understanding of what their expectations truly should be, and that is to win every single time that they step out on the field.
As you noted earlier, right now they're the number one playoff seed in the AFC. They're one of 6 teams that has 2 losses. Is the AFC wide open, or do you think one of those teams is still the most likely team to advance to the Super Bowl?
I do think that Buffalo and Cincinnati right now are playing the best. Their quarterbacks are playing great. Buffalo was off last week, so we'll see them back in action again this week. Cincinnati should win this week against the Jets, so that this should stand, I think, through the weekend. The Bills have the Dolphins. I don't know where Kansas City is going to be in this mix. This is going to be really interesting to see what happens to them. They may not make the playoffs, but the Chargers and the Raiders are really good teams. And I do believe if you have to play the New England Patriots later on in the season or in the beginning of the playoffs, that they will be a formidable foe as well. So it is wide open, I guess, to answer your question. But the interesting thing is that the Bengals are right there. And I think most people now, at least on a national level outside of Cincinnati, are taking the Bengals seriously, which is a good thing.
Thank you so much for your time. It's always a treat to have you on.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for having me. Always great to see you.